Good morning, February 25th today. We're getting into Numbers 9 through 11. And we see that the Israelites are heading out and heading to the promised land. And just some of the reminders, for the people was to keep the Passover strong and to understand when they're leaving, the blowing of the trumpets, the different things like that. But Numbers 11 is the one that really jumps out at me today. It's amazing just seeing the discontentment of the Israelites, and thinking they had it so much better in Egypt, and it wasn't that long ago where they were kept in captivity, and they were crying out to God to release them out of their bondage. And here's God; He's taking care of every need they have, and they're wondering where they're going to get meat. Oh, poor me kind of attitude. And the thing is, everything I read, nothing says in here that they couldn't go hunting. I mean, there's wild animals. They could go hunting anytime. We see some of the Bible characters over the years. They went out hunting and fishing and all that kind of stuff. Now, fishing probably went to happen because they were out in the desert, but the hunting part they could, and they also had flocks. Why weren't they butchering their own meat, taking care of things like that? But they, for some reason, they just wanted to sit and complain and gripe about what was happening, and even Moses fed into that, and even go into a point of saying, what, I wish I could just die, and wouldn't have to deal with this, because I can't deal with these people whining and complaining about stuff. But so I mean, how can it be that a nation so blessed can still complain? I mean, we do that today. We have everything that we need for the most part, but we tend to complain when we want something, not need it. And we don't look at the blessings all the time. But they just sit there and complain about their circumstances, and I mean, I'm sure that wasn't easy. They're out in the middle of the wilderness, and again, they're away from things that were normal to them. Now it's not normal to them. And just a mixture of these people that I'm sure, as they're complaining, it just fed through the whole community, and just the complaining and the whining and all that kind of stuff that they go through. But they asked. They said, "Who will give us meat to eat?" This was a strange question, I thought, to ask, considering that they had a God that in heaven that was meeting their every needs. And again, they could have went out, they could have hunted, they could have done these things, but they were at a point really of just expecting God to do everything for them. So, excuse me. So, so I like that. I like that. They're getting in the wilderness, and their true colors are starting to come out again. And here's God. He was in the smoke during the day and fire at night, and they were almost scared to go to God directly and cry out to Him, but they went through Moses to complain and all that stuff. Um, so as we continue going through Scripture, we're going to see a lot of the issues that go on with human lives, and how we can put ourselves into that, and how we complain and gripe about things too. So hope you had a great morning so far. Have a great day today, and I will see you in the morning.